I am Connie Francis, standing now in front of the grand entrance of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The crisp, unfamiliar air of this hallowed place seeps into my being. Through the large glass doors, I spot the display dedicated to me. There, framed under bright lights, are my old records, those black vinyl discs that once carried the essence of my voice, my emotions, and my dreams. They are like old friends, silent yet full of memories, a testament to a life spent in the spotlight. I was Connie Francis, a singer who became a symbol of the era's musical zeitgeist. In the heyday of pop music, my songs resonated with millions. The music industry then was a vibrant landscape, filled with the sounds of rock and roll, doo-wop, and the emerging wave of teen-oriented pop. It was an era of cultural revolution, where music became the voice of a generation. My journey into music was a blend of passion and perseverance. Growing up in a family with a rich musical heritage, I was exposed to the magic of sound from a young age. I remember those early days in my small hometown, singing in local clubs and talent shows. The energy of the crowd, the thrill of performing, it all fueled my desire to make it dig. When I got my first record deal, it was like a door opening to a whole new world. I poured my heart and soul into every song I recorded. Tracks like Who's Sorry Now became anthems of the time, a perfect example of the power of a catchy melody and emotional lyrics. The concept of king idols was emerging, and I found myself at the forefront of this cultural phenomena. The recording process was a labor of love. In the recording studios of the 1950s and 1960s, the technology was basic compared to today, but it was where magic happened. We used analog equipment, and every note, every vocal inflection had to be perfect. It was a time of studio craftsmanship, where producers and engineers worked closely with artists to create the right sound. My music was more than just entertainment. It was a form of self-expression. I sang about love, heartbreak, and the joys of youth. My songs became a way for young people to connect with their emotions, to feel understood in a world that was changing rapidly. Now, standing here in this museum, looking at my records behind glass, it's a bittersweet feeling. These artifacts are a reminder of a glorious past, but they also represent a time that has long since passed. The music industry has evolved, with new technologies and genres emerging. My records, once the center of attention, now seem like relics of a bygone era. The bright lights of the display, the hushed whispers of the visitors passing by, it all feels so distant from the raw energy of those live performances. I wonder if the new generations truly understand the significance of what these records represent. The cultural impact, the social change that was happening at the time, is all encapsulated in these grooves of vinyl. As I turn to leave, I take one last look at my display. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a place of honor, a shrine to the legends of music. But for me, it also serves as a reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the power of music to transcend time. My music may have been a product of its era, but the emotions it stirs are timeless. And as I walk out into the world beyond, I carry with me the memories of a life filled with music, a life that was Connie Francis.